the world feels dimmer, doesn't it? Like a favorite song suddenly cut short, or a vibrant painting slowly fading. It's a feeling that washes over us when a familiar light goes out, leaving a void that echoes with memories. For millions, that light was Malcolm-Jamal Warner, a beacon of talent and warmth that graced our screens for decades. We knew him as Theohuxtable, the charming and relatable son who navigated the ups and downs of adolescence with humor and heart. He was the son from The Cosby Show, a character who felt like a member of our own families, sharing our living rooms and shaping our understanding of family dynamics. But he was so much more than just Theo. He was a multifaceted artist, a dedicated philanthropist, and a man of profound depth. On July 21, 2025, his passing left a profound void, a silence that speaks volumes about the impact he had on the world. It wasn't just a loss for entertainment, but in the hearts of those who truly knew him, the ones who experienced his kindness, his generosity, and his unwavering spirit. The shockwave of grief spoke to the quiet, powerful impact he made, a testament to the genuine connections he forged throughout his life. He was more than an actor. He was a friend, a confidant, someone who offered a listening ear and a supportive shoulder. He was a son, a source of pride and unwavering love for his mother, Pamela. He was a father, a guiding light and a pillar of strength for his children, and a beautiful soul, radiating kindness and compassion wherever he went. His family and close friends now navigate a world without his warm laugh and steady presence, a void that can never truly be filled. They saw the man behind the roles, the devoted son, always there to support and cherish his mother, the loving father, guiding his children with wisdom and affection, and passionate musician, pouring his heart and soul into every note. For them, the silence he's left behind is deafening, a constant reminder of the vibrant life that once filled their world. This tribute is for them, a celebration of the private life he cherished, the moments of joy and connection that defined him beyond the spotlight. It's about honoring the man he was away from cameras and applause in the quiet corners of his life. Malcolm's story is one of grace and humility, a journey marked by both professional success and personal growth. He navigated fame while never losing sight of what truly mattered: his family, his friends, and his passions. He found peace in the South, building a life grounded in love and family, a sanctuary where he could be himself. We'll explore his journey to Atlanta, the city he embraced as his own, and the community he helped to build. We'll delve into his bond with his mother, Pamela, a relationship that shaped him into the man he became. And we'll uncover the passions that fueled his spirit, the creative outlets that allowed him to express himself fully. Through the words of those who loved him, those who knew him best, we hope to paint a picture of the remarkable man he was, a man whose legacy will continue to inspire for generations to come. His greatest joy was found not on a sound stage under the bright lights of Hollywood, but in the simple, beautiful moments of being a son, a source of comfort and support, a father, a guiding hand and a loving presence, and a friend, a loyal companion, and a trusted confidant. This is the legacy of love he leaves behind, a legacy that will continue to shine brightly in the hearts of all who knew him. California, with its sun-drenched landscapes and vibrant energy, was undoubtedly where Malcolm's career blossomed, reaching heights he once only dreamed of. But for Malcolm, home was never solely about the glittering allure of fame or the constraints of geography. It was about something deeper, something more personal. After years spent navigating the demanding world of the spotlight, enduring the constant scrutiny and the relentless pace, he made a conscious choice, a pivotal decision. Atlanta, Georgia, a deliberate move orchestrated for peace, privacy, and a chance to redefine his life on his own terms. He didn't announce it with fanfare or seek attention for his departure. He simply packed up his belongings, said his quiet goodbyes, and headed east, embarking on a journey towards a life lived on his own terms, away from the relentless gaze of Hollywood. In Atlanta's sprawling green suburbs, nestled amongst the towering pines and the gentle hum of cicadas, he discovered the normalcy he craved, a sense of belonging that had eluded him amidst the glitz and glamour. Here, away from the flashing cameras and the constant demands of fame, he could simply be Malcolm, grocery shopping without being recognized, walking in the park enjoying the simple beauty of nature, connecting with his community on a genuine human level. Atlanta became more than just a new city. It became the backdrop for his most important and fulfilling roles: devoted son, doting father, loyal friend. He built a sanctuary, a haven of peace and tranquility, surrounded by a tight-knit circle of genuine friends who valued his character and integrity over his on-screen credits and accolades. A close friend recalled, "He absolutely loved the slower, more deliberate pace of the South. It gave him the room to breathe, to think deeply, to create without pressure, and to simply be himself." He found immense joy and contentment in the simple things that life had to offer: the warmth and comfort of home-cooked meals shared with loved ones, impromptu jam sessions filled with laughter and camaraderie, and the quiet, cherished evenings spent in the company of his mother. Atlanta was far more than just a city on a map. It was a blank canvas upon which he painted his personal life, creating a masterpiece of authenticity and connection, where he deepened his passion for music and wholeheartedly embraced the joys and responsibilities of fatherhood. The welcoming embrace of the city allowed him to seamlessly integrate the creative artist, the devoted family man, and the private citizen seeking a life of normalcy into a harmonious and fulfilling whole. He wasn't just passively living in Atlanta, he was actively thriving, embracing all that the city had to offer, with peace, genuine happiness, and a deep sense of contentment as his guiding priorities. In Atlanta, Malcolm built a world meticulously crafted around his values, where his personal happiness and well-being were the ultimate and most cherished reward. At the center of Malcolm-Jamal Warner's world was his mother, Pamela Warner. Their bond was remarkable, a tapestry of love, respect, and unwavering support. She was his anchor, guiding him through childhood stardom and beyond. Their relationship was built on open communication and deep admiration. Living together in Atlanta, their home was filled with warmth, laughter, and music. Pamela was his trusted advisor, the person he turned to for guidance on everything. She saw her son, not the television star, and ensured he grew up grounded and humble. Her guidance allowed him to navigate adulthood with grace and integrity. Malcolm often called his mother his hero, caring for her with inspiring tenderness. Their shared home was a testament to their bond, a space for simple joys and deep connection. The love between Malcolm and Pamela shaped the very core of the man he became. Pamela Warner was more than a mother, she was Malcolm's manager and fiercest protector. Her decisions always centered on his well-being, not just his fame. She guided him into roles that challenged him and supported his passions beyond acting. Pamela's management style was nurturing, strategic, and rooted in love. Her book, A Parent's Guide to Raising a Child Star, shares her philosophy: prioritize the child's well-being above all. She championed family, open dialogue, and a life outside Hollywood. Through her wisdom, Malcolm's success became a shared victory. To truly understand Malcolm Jamal Warner, you need to listen to those who knew him best, his friends. They offer a glimpse into the man behind the fame, the person beyond the celebrity. They consistently describe a man whose inherent warmth and authenticity were not just traits, but defining characteristics. It's a testament to his genuine nature. Malcolm possessed a rare and precious gift, the ability to make you feel truly seen and heard. Present, fully attentive, and undeniably genuine in every interaction. He had a way of making you feel like the only person in the room. His friendships were carefully cultivated and intentional. His inner circle was small by design, a reflection of his desire for deep, meaningful connections. If you were fortunate enough to be considered his friend, you were considered family. He was fiercely loyal, always showed up when it mattered, and stood by you through thick and thin. His friendship was a safe harbor, a place of refuge and unwavering support, and his friends, in turn, deeply respected and protected his privacy. One friend fondly recalls a particularly special evening spent in Malcolm's Atlanta home, him effortlessly playing bass in his home studio, lost in the music, and his mother's infectious laughter filling the kitchen with warmth and joy. No audience to perform for, no hidden agenda, just pure, unadulterated joy in the simple pleasures of music and family. These quiet, unscripted moments away from the spotlight were where Malcolm truly found his deepest joy and contentment. He never took anything for granted, always expressing gratitude for his life, his loving family, and especially for his cherished daughter. Even when faced with tough times and personal challenges, he consistently chose to see the good in people, unwavering in his belief in the power of love and kindness. Losing him feels like losing a vast library filled with warmth, wisdom, and an endless supply of compassion. But his enduring friendship, his unforgettable laugh, and his generous heart will forever stay with us, etched in our memories. He taught us all invaluable lessons on how to be better friends, how to be better people, His lasting legacy is not solely defined by his impressive body of work, but more profoundly by the countless lives he touched with his kindness and generosity. That is the real Malcolm, the man who made the world a better place simply by being himself. While the world knew him as an actor, Malcolm's soul spoke through music. His bass guitar was an extension of himself, a Grammy-winning artist whose creativity knew no bounds. Music was his sanctuary, his way to process, express, and connect. In his Atlanta home studio, he poured his energy into his band, miles long, blending jazz, funk, and poetry. He wasn't chasing hits, he was creating art that mattered to him. A friend said, music was his therapy and his joy. But in recent years, fatherhood became his greatest role. The birth of his daughter changed everything. He was a hands-on, loving dad, fiercely protective of her privacy. He found immeasurable joy in being a father, determined to give her the stable, loving foundation his mother gave him. Fatherhood softened him, deepened his perspective, and filled his life with new purpose. His whole face would light up when he talked about his daughter. The rhythm of his heart found its most precious beat in fatherhood. That was Malcolm's truest music. Malcolm-Jamal Warner lived with deep gratitude, never losing his wonder for life. He actively chose to focus on the positive, finding joy in the everyday and expressing thankfulness to those around him. His positive attitude was a cornerstone of his character, helping him face challenges with calm and grace. He saw setbacks as learning opportunities, always keeping his eyes on what truly mattered: love, family, and growth. Whether creating music, spending time with his daughter, or enjoying a quiet moment, he was fully present. He found beauty in simplicity and measured wealth in relationships, not possessions. His legacy is in how he lived, with intention, kindness, and joy. He showed us that true happiness is an inside job. Malcolm's life was a masterclass in gratitude, inspiring all who knew him. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's legacy is twofold: the beloved actor and artist, and the devoted son, father, and friend. His public work touched millions, but his private legacy is even more profound. He taught us that success is measured by character and relationships, not fame. He prioritized family and peace, fiercely protecting his loved ones' privacy. In an age of oversharing, he kept his personal life sacred, not secretive, but protective. He showed it's possible to be a public figure while maintaining boundaries. Ultimately, his greatest legacy is love, the guiding principle of his life. He moved through the world with an open heart, remembered for his warmth and integrity. His time was too short, but the love he gave will inspire for generations. Malcolm's legacy is a lesson in living with love and authenticity. The final curtain has fallen and the stage is quiet. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's passing leaves a silence that's hard to fill. We mourn the loss of a great talent, but more so, a truly good man. His spirit remains in reruns in music and in the hearts of those who loved him. For his family and friends, his memory lives on in everyday moments. His laugh, his advice, his unconditional love. A friend said, "He wouldn't want us to be sad for too long. He'd want us to live with the same joy and gratitude he did." We honor him by carrying his light forward, hugging our families tighter, pursuing our passions, and being kind. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, your time was a gift. You touched our lives, lifted our spirits, and made the world better. While our hearts are heavy, we are grateful for having known you. Your work and your legacy of love will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, dear friend. You are and always will be forever in our hearts.